3 weeks ago, my wife started treating me like I was a stranger, cold looks, short answers, and a sudden obsession with locking doors behind her. I convinced myself it was just stress, until one night she left at midnight, dressed up like she was going anywhere but a quick grocery run. Curiosity, and maybe a little desperation, pushed me out the door after her, heart pounding as I watched her drive across town to a neighborhood I'd never seen her visit before. I parked a block away and trailed her on foot, ducking behind hedges and parked cars like some pathetic amateur detective. She slipped into a house, and a few minutes later, through the window, I saw her in the arms of someone else, a woman. They kissed, they laughed, and then, shockingly, my wife took off her ring and put on a completely different one. Within minutes, the woman handed her a set of keys and called her my husband. I swore my heart stopped beating. I wanted to burst in, demand answers, but I just stood there, watching my wife pour drinks and talk about their anniversary. Every word out of her mouth was a lie, a new job, a new dog, a life that had nothing to do with me. She even wore a suit, her hair slicked back, her voice lower, like she'd been practicing for months to become someone else. I started to doubt everything I knew about her, about us. When I finally confronted her, she didn't try or even deny it. She just stared at me and said, "I'm not sure I ever knew who I wanted to be." The truth hit me harder than the betrayal. All these years, I'd been married to someone who was just as much a stranger to herself as she suddenly was to me. The double life wasn't about cheating. It was about escape, from me, from herself, from everything. And as the door closed behind her for the last time, I realized the real secret was never her other life, it was that neither of us had ever really been home.